Hi everybody, and welcome to this quick flip through of my little grunge journal. The cover, I really like the cover. It's got a lot of really shiny stuff on it, but it still doesn't take away from the grunge. Lovely music paper. I think you watched me make this actually, so you kind of know what it's about. I like this label here that says "To Whom." It doesn't say anything else. To whom? Full stop. I kind of like that. So inside, here we go. Well, this page is tea bag paper that I stamped and then sprayed with inks. And I really like that. It's a nice effect. Here is a die cut of a grid with a label on top. And then here we've got a giant playing card. It's giant. With just a little bit of collage there and a bit of lace. And then on the back there's some journaling space that I've grunged up a little bit. That goes in there. And the next kind of page, if you like, is this tag, which throughout I've used a lot of sort of mixed media paper that I've used dye sprays, watered down dye pads, just to get this grungy look to it. It's got pretty ribbons in the end, which I kind of like. I like that it's got some prettiness in amongst all this kind of industrial grunge. And just to add to that, I've stamped a butterfly here and embossed it, and it's really quite shiny as well, which I like. On the other side of that, we've got some journaling. Then here, the next page is a belly band, and it's got a journaling card in it. This is a fabric tape measure. It was fabric, a piece of fabric, and I cut out this tape measure from it, tore it out. Some black lace and a bit more of the tea bag paper, but this time it's done in different colours. This is a piece here of Liberty fabric that I stained with a distress ink and some labels, etc. Here we have just a bottom pocket with a bit more of the tape measure and some black lace there, and it's got a big tag in it. More of that same treatment with the inks, distressed around the sides with black soot, distress ink, and a little bit of stenciling there with gilding polish. A little collage up the top. Then here, this page, this is from a sort of plumber's catalogue, really, you know, from nigh on 100 years ago, and you could select what you wanted out of a whole book of plumbers' accoutrements. I don't know what they're called, but we've got a tag in there anyway, and this is the same technique, just different colours. This is using one called Rusty Hinge, and I really love it in conjunction with this turquoise colour. It just looks like old copper. And then a little fabric collage up here, and on the back there's journaling, and that just fits into an envelope there, which flips out. And on the back of that we've got some distressed the envelope, Tracy Fox label that I've just sprayed a little bit onto, and a couple of tiny little labels there. But they are big enough to get a phone number on or an email address or something, so they could be handy. Then here we've got some distressed Tyvek, which I've stuck it a little bit, but I've also bound it on to this piece of turquoise paper here, and then stuck the whole thing onto a piece of wallpaper, which I've just gone over a little bit with some gilding polish. And that folds to there, and this is our centre spread. And this is two pieces of embossed card, and then I've used gilding polish over the top just to bring it out. It's quite shiny. And we've got two journaling cards in there. Craft paper gone around with black soot distress ink. Got these Tracy Fox butterflies on, and journaling on the back. And this is quite interesting actually, this here and here. This is a thing called Krylon, and it's a spray, and it sprays out like sort of spider's web. It's fabulous stuff. We'll investigate that further when we come to do our grunge journal. And on the back of that we've got a sort of side pocket tuck. It's only glued on the two sides, and this is paper that I didn't make the paper, I decorated the paper in very mixed media style. So it's got some modelling paste and gilding wax and some embossing. I did a video on it. I think it was a live actually. So it's there for all to see how I made it. And then it's got a journaling card in there. This is from the Heirloom, the Die Cuts with a View Heirloom pack, and journaling on the back, and just journaling there really. Then over here, the next page, we've got more of this tape measure, this time in centimetres. Some more of the tea bag paper, and this journaling card, which is lovely. I love it. It's kind of really nice in its simplicity, but it's carrying on this theme of kind of shiny things within the grunge, which I like a lot. And then on the back there's just some journaling, and this is a piece of wallpaper. And then we've got another belly band. This time I've run it through the embossing machine on a plate that is a folder that is, I think it might even be called Grunge actually. It just, when you do the whole sheet of A4, it looks really like metal. And I've put a couple of flowers up here and a butterfly at the top, and they're very much in keeping. You actually have to look for them, but I really like them. They just fit somehow. And that's got a journaling card in it, which is more of that paper. I mean, it's really, really attractive to my mind anyway. I think it turned out well. More of the modelling paste, and it had loads of inks and paints and all sorts of things thrown at it, and it came out really nicely, I think. So that just fits in there. Then the next kind of page is this another tag page. Got ribbon in there, and I'm sorry, that's Bobby playing with his toy. And some journaling here. That's just a stamp, a number stamp, and a little clock stamp there, and then I've gone around the edge with black soot again. More of that paper. It really is gorgeous. It's lovely to work with as well. This one's got quite a lot of red and ochre in it, which I like. And then we're onto the back page. More of the Plumbers Merchants catalogue. Some black lace down here. This is more of the tea bag paper that I have stamped on and then gone in and sprayed and painted and whatever. And a big journaling card in the back. This is more of the tea bag paper. I've just sort of made a bit of a collage up here really, and I've knocked back the colour of these with walnut stain just to grunge them up a little bit, and journaling on the back of there. And this is a page from the Heirloom paper pad. And then the back page is also from the Heirloom paper pad, and it's just flat, so it won't catch on anything when you're writing or whatever. And that is that. I hope you like it. Bye.